Are back with another one on another Friday afternoon, evening. And this is Poetry Slam. And we're going to get started with the freezer. Today's freezer is about Candace Owens and how her and the Daily Wire had parted ways. She was fired due to a anti-Semitic comments and well, the Daily Wire has the Daily Wire has definitely just parted ways with her because she's been too conservative, too outspoken about how the genocide is happening in Israel, but um, it's due to the Israel Hamas conflict, and it honestly she deserved it because she made comments that are like wild and didn't even need to be made. Um, she made very anti-Semitic comments about how the crime in how Americans shouldn't be having to pay for what's happening in another country. So she just she went off the rails really. Yeah, she deserves it. That was that's the freezer.
Hi, I'm Bellz. I see you're enjoying the production I made for you.
I am.
Okay, so yeah, I wanted to comment on your freezer a little bit because Candace Owens responded to this tweet from ADL. White supremacist and Holocaust denier Nick Fuentes is praising Candace Owens' vitriolic anti Semitism. It's hardly surprising, but it does set off alarm bells when bigoted people come together to push an anti Semitic agenda. It adds fuel to the fire of hate. So Candace Owens responded to this saying, I do not know Nick Fuentes, but you already know that. What I do know is that everyone can see what you guys are doing to me. Your pattern is well established, and the world is waking up to it. My crime is having stood up for myself against your network of smears. So the readers or like some viewers believe that Candace doesn't say anything anti-Semitic and that she's explaining a Christian perspective of the behavior of specific individuals. So some people seem to be siding with Candace, saying that what she said was not anti-Semitic at all. She was saying my crime is that I do not believe that American taxpayers should have to pay for Israel's wars or the wars of any other country. And she's not going to change her mind on it.
Well, I agree with that, but at the same time, if you're gonna make um comments specifically about people, you need to be clear about that. You don't need to just like say random stuff about random people. If you just want just if you're gonna be specific, be specific. Right. Say instead of saying the Israel wars, say wars in general. Because if we're not involved in the wars, then there should be no reason why we should pay for it.
So I'd like to say that the Shade Room is I believe, a Black publication, and Candace Owens is an African American woman. So this story was posted on the Shade Room social media, and in their comment section, some of their fans were responding on Instagram. So some people are just saying things like, still waiting to see the anti-Semitism. I feel like that word gets thrown around a lot lately with no proper context. Some people just don't care. At the end of the day gotta end. And multiple people are saying that she's not promoting anti-Semitism. She's speaking on the genocide that happened in Palestine and advocated for the innocent lives being lost in Gaza. So it seems that a lot of the shade rooms, or at least the selection that they put in this article to represent the majority, are saying that they don't even see what's anti-Semitic about what Candace said.
Honestly, looking back at it, she really didn't. But she did. But she has had some um views that I didn't agree with. Like one, when the George Floyd thing happened, she was like, if he hadn't had fentanyl in his system, he wouldn't have died. That's the gist of what she said, pretty much. But they had their knee on his neck. He still would have died. The What he had in his system has nothing to do with the outside of what was going on. They were cutting off his breathing. Plain and simple.
So I'd also like to bring the detail that the co-founder of the Daily Wire is Ben Shapiro, and he is an Orthodox Jew, and he called her out for her disgraceful comments. And Candace seemingly criticized him, explaining that that a person can't serve both God and money. And Shapiro responded back by letting her know she was free to walk away from her position at any time. And then after that, that's when Candace takes to Twitter and says, "The rumors are true. I'm finally free." So she spoke about this exchange on her interview with The Breakfast Club.
So, from what I'm understanding, she didn't get fired. She quit.
I would say that they let her go. I don't know. The way that it's explained it sounds like it's a mutual walking away. Like, you're free to go. Okay, I'm gonna take my freedom. Like, it seems like an amicable firing.
She quit. I see that she quit.
You see that she quit? I mean, I guess
Yeah,
that's a fair thing because she doubled down. Like, you're free
yeah.
to go. You could have been like, oh, wait, I didn't mean it. But no, she
Was like, I'm gone. Yeah, she was like, yeah, I'm out of here. Deuces.
Okay, well, that's what it is. Candace has moved on. I mean, I know some people in the Black community have mixed feelings about her. I'm not going to say what they call her, but she's definitely a conservative African American woman. So we'll see where her path takes her.
I'm honestly tired of hearing about her.
Really? Why?
Because every time I hear her name, it's like something negative. Like she's said something like that's negative, or there's a negative feeling about her, or there's I'm tired of hearing her name.
Oh, dag. Okay, well, let's move on.
Yeah.
You're listening to Poetry Slam with K Bellz.
And your boy Napoleon B. Mike. We are
Yes.
back with another one. Happy Friday. Happy end of the work week.
It's Friday.
Nope,
We
no.
gotta get down on Friday.
K Bellz. K Bellz.
It's the weekend, party and yeah, fun. Got my clown hair on. We're gonna do it up. Okay.
Okay. The clown. Okay. Anyway,
You know
what
what?
do you what
You know
topic
what?
do you have for us for today, Karen?
You know what? It's about to get hot in here. We're going to have a hot girl summer because Meg is coming to town. For those of you who've been listening to this show, you already know that we are in Baltimore, Maryland, and Meg has released the list of cities that she's going to visit on her tour for Hot Girl Summer, Hottie Summer, and the tickets went on sale today at 10 a.m. What do you think about that?
Already sold out, probably.
Already sold out? The Hot Girl Summer
Probably.
Tour?
Probably.
Oh, by the way, Memphis rapper Glorilla is going to join her for all of her U.S. stops.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Glow. Yeah, Glow.
What do you know about Glow?
I don't know. I just like her voice. Her voice is like just crazy.
She does have a really good voice. What was her breakout song? Yeah, Glow?
Nah.
She has a lot of hype around her. Glorilla.
Gloria Hallelujah. That's her name. That's her actual name.
Gloria Hallelujah Woods. She's from Memphis. And she released a song in 2022 called FNF. It was nominated for Best Rap Performance at the 65th Annual Grammy Awards. And her single Tomorrow 2 reached the top 10 on the Billboard Hot 100. And this year she turns 25 years old.
25.
Yep, she was born in 99. She's a 90s baby. I know that's right.
When's her birthday?
I think it's July. Let me check. Yep, July 28th. That makes her a Leo.
For Glow.
Okay, yeah. So Meg's gonna be in Baltimore. I'm not gonna list like all the dates, of course, but she's gonna be in Baltimore, our hood. Let me see, in May. Yep, May 28th. And she's going to be at the Broccoli City Festival, which is in Washington, D.C., July 27th.
Broccoli City.
Broccoli City Festival. I mean, I'm not into the broccoli, but I would like to. If I have to sacrifice my nostrils, my sinuses, to view Meg Thee Stallion, then that's what I gotta do.
Wait, you said Broccoli City?
I'm pretty sure broccoli is marijuana. I think that's code for marijuana.
Yeah. Let's see.
I like Chocolate City better. I think it has a better ring to it than broccoli.
Let's see.
Okay, so B Mike. What does this hot summer look like for you?
So far it's looking like it's indoors.
What that you're starting lame. We're talking about hot summer. It feels like summer's coming early because the spring here in Maryland, it feels like spring came early. In the winter, like the last few weeks of the winter, warm.
Nah, those were just mild days. Those were just mild days in the winter. It's still feeling like a little winterish.
It's cool,
And
but it's not cold. Like it feels like spring right now, but it was feeling like spring before spring started. Spring started this week. All
true.
like through the month of March, we've had more warm days than cold days. Like cold is the 30s, freezing. We've had 70,
Hey,
60 degree weather.
no, it's been like 50s, but it's probably felt like 70s. It's been mid 50s, low 60s, but it's just felt really, really warm. Like it's felt warmer, but it's like it's not just. I don't know. Maryland's weird. Maryland weather is weird. It'd be like I saw a Facebook post that said "Welcome to Maryland," where it's spring in the what is it? Winter in the morning, spring in the afternoon, summer in the evening, and fall at night.
Yeah, I do remember like 2 weeks ago, it was freezing cold, it was windy, it snowed, there was hail and rain, and it was sunny, and it was not cloudy. Everything happened in a day, like 2 weeks ago.
Wait, it snowed last week? 2 weeks ago? I mean, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it was a flurry. It was a consistent flurry outside.
Damn.
But you know what? We didn't hop on this show to talk about the weather. We're talking about what's going to make our summer hot, and you're talking about being inside.
Oh, I'm talking about being inside because work. I'm hoping to be outside, but work might have other plans for me.
Okay. Well, I'm going to have a hot summer. I'm already working out. Yes, we are about to get this body right and tight, very, very toned, because when we go to the beach, we're going to be taking lots of cute pics in our bikinis. Yes, yes. We're going to feel very confident. And my birthday's in July. I haven't ever done a photo shoot for my birthday, but I feel like that's something I want to try. Take pictures. Yeah, I want to do other fun things like go roller skating. I want to travel. I want to travel with my friends and go to new festivals and conventions. I don't know how many. I want to go to concerts. This is going to be my summer of trying new things, really just embracing the season. And of course, I want to include Meg Thee Stallion in that and get to her Hot Girl Summer Tour if possible.
You better get your tickets.
Yeah, I gotta get my tickets. Gotta save up. So if I can go, it'll probably be to the one in July because I need time. I need more time than what she gave.
Yeah, these Broccoli City I'm trying to look at what the Broccoli City Festival is actually, and it's looking like actual broccoli.
I'm pretty sure it's not the vegetable.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Really?
Yeah.
I really don't think it is. I really don't think. Okay, let's see who else is going to be at this festival, because I've never been there before either, and I've really never taken interest in it, to be
Me neither. So Sexy Red is gonna be there. Gonna
Are you
huh?
Okay, that video is coming from my computer. As soon as you go onto the website, it starts playing a video, I guess, to promote it, and it really caught me off guard. So, wait a second. Oh, you're sharing my screen. Okay, so at the Broccoli City Festival, it's Meg, Gunna. I don't listen to him. Party Next Door. Don't listen to them. Victoria Monet's gonna be there.
Wait.
Yeah, I'm suddenly very interested. I mean,
wait. Did you just say you don't listen to Party Next Door?
I may have heard a song, but I don't really follow that. Issa Rae, yeah, I have to be there. Issa Rae is going to be there in real life. She's
Duzzy
gonna
Banks and Funny Marco are going to be hosting it.
I haven't listened to Duzzy's comedy, but I saw him on a Club Shay Shay interview. Okay, cool. I'm interested in this. I guess
K-Bellz
it's a black
really
music festival. It's
you
all black.
you you are very disappointing right now, K-Bellz.
What? Okay, the
Very
passes are
disappointing.
starting at 235, 225.
Friday's gonna be there.
This seems like a lot of fun.
Yeah. Tickets are expensive. Um 2-day reserve seated pass, $225.
I mean,
The
hey.
the field tickets are 235, and the 2-day MVP pass is 520.
Honestly, I haven't ever been to a music festival, so this seems like a really good first experience because there are going to be some artists there that I really like and a presenter there that I really like too. So this may be a new thing to try during K's hot summer. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try something a little less. What's a good way to say it? Um, a little less hard on the pockets.
Yeah, this is definitely hard on the pockets. But you know what? It's in July and it's March. So with good planning and hard work, we're gonna play hard when the time comes.
I need a new job before I go to this.
Okay, you know what? Before we get into what you spend your money on, because we know you spend your money, we know you're not saving every single nickel and dime. So before we have that talk, I have to do a little freestyle poem.
Okay.
So let's isolate. You made yourself. I don't want to share a screen like that. I want to
Wow.
be on stage. Yeah, you were in my screen. Mm-mm. No, I want you underneath. Because
Okay,
you're an
K-Bellz.
audience. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyway,
So,
let's meet this music. Go
this
ahead,
music.
K-Bellz.
Oh, okay. So this poem title is She's Stuck, He's Free. It was inspired by the story that's out about Drea Michelle. She has been impregnated by an NBA star. Hold on a second. I forgot the guy's name.
Wait, didn't she have a kid with Future?
Probably. Oh, Jalen Green. So Jalen Green is fathering Drea Michelle's new baby. Drea Michelle is 39. Jalen Green is 22. And people have been saying that she trapped him, like she lured him in.
Yeah.
Like she put him in the trick bag and just won't let him out, sort of thing. And I don't like that. So
She
I'm
has
gonna
two kids, and one is the same age as about the same age as Jalen.
Yeah, her oldest is 21, and Jalen, the current or the soon to be father of her next child, is 22. And people are saying what they're saying because everybody knows what kind of money those NBA players make. Jalen Green, I think he's slated for like $10 million or something. But that's not what my poem is about. Well, at least I'm not going to try to make it about that. So that's the context. Yeah, I'm going to try to do a little freestyle for you guys. Don't laugh. Okay. Sorry, TayDZ is texting me. Uh-oh. Tay disagrees. Tay disagrees, saying she definitely trapped Jalen. That is crazy. Okay. Let me just say my poem because y'all know I'm a womanist. She's stuck, he's free. I know you're wondering, what do I mean? I go on my YouTube and I scroll down my feed. I see so many people complaining, talking about he's trapped. Like she did something to him. She didn't do anything. She didn't beg for anything. She didn't pull any sort of tricks and games on him. He wanted her just like she wanted him. They're both adults in my eyes and to each other's. They decided to get together and become lovers. Eventually, what did you think was going to happen when you continue to play and play? Well, now you're in a whole new game of babies. Okay, Bellz. Yeah. Can you like put some music on behind me or behind us talking? Thank you.
She knew what she was doing.
See, here's the thing. What makes people assume that she wanted to start over with kids? You know, like what maybe she doesn't want to be a career mother like that. Her oldest is 21. I believe the younger one is 16. She's almost done. So it's like, what made you think maybe she doesn't want another baby necessarily? I mean, she's accepting of it, but that may not have been in her plan either.
Hey, if she didn't want no more kids, she could have easily done a procedure.
Done a procedure? You got her tubes tied?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? He could have easily taken control of the situation because it was both of them, two consenting adults. He could have easily opted to say, you know what? I want to stay free. I don't want fatherhood yet. Let me make sure to put a barrier. That's not how it went. And this young man is going to be a father in a few months.
Hey, if she didn't want kids, if she was done with kids, having kids, she could have easily gotten that knot.
If she was done with having kids, how about if he didn't want kids at all?
Hey, if she didn't want kids, she could have easily got that knot done.
I think they both wanted kids. I think they're okay with it.
And that's what I'm saying. But she knew what she was doing. Hey.
So did he. I just don't like that they're like alleviating him of his role.
Hey, I'm not saying he was has no responsibility for what happened either. But she knew what she was doing. She's the older one in the situation. She knows what happens. Well, everybody knows what happens when there's play but no safeguards involved. So, but if, like I said, since she's the older one in the situation, if she didn't want any more kids, she could have easily gotten that knot done.
And if he didn't want kids at all, he would have made sure that, you know, he wouldn't be having any with anybody. But what I don't like is they try to make it a villain victim sort of situation. Like she lured him in and she anchored him down with the baby. Like, how do you know he didn't want kids? Like, maybe he wants that. And, you know, she's kind of like updating the story, talking about, you know, I'm pregnant with this child and I'm experiencing so much anxiety because so many people are speaking out to me and sending messages, negative messages to me on social media saying that I had no business like being with him, you know, that I shouldn't be pregnant with him, with his child. Hey,
once they legal, everything is off the table.
But you know what?
Game.
I feel like the story is she trapped him when it's an older woman and a younger man. And I kind of feel like nowadays, if the roles are reversed, if it's an older guy and a younger girl, it's a similar story. Like, oh, he's holding her hostage. You know, she's under his influence, sort of thing. So I think nowadays, when there's an age gap, it's a bigger story of like the younger person's out of control.
This also reminds me of the Britney Renner situation. With what's his name? What's old dude's name? He was a rookie in the basketball world during the time. Trying to think what his name was. PJ Washington. There we go. PJ Washington.
Oh, okay. Okay, so that was a little side topic. So next we're gonna get on to our poetry news.
It's time for poetry news via video.
Yes, via video, because unfortunately TayDZ could not join us on the show today. He's got multiple jobs, guys, and he does his best, but tonight he couldn't make it happen live. So here is his recording. Oh my gosh. And I hope you'll be able to hear it. This is our first time doing a pre-recorded poetry news, so bear with us.
Hey y'all, TayDZ here. Unfortunately, I can't be on Poetry Slam tonight. However, I will bring you poetry news because that's just what I do. I'm sure B might already sang the song. I hope he did. Anyway, poetry news is a bit of a shorty short. So Azalea Banks went on Instagram the other day, and I don't want to call it a tirade. I'll call it a rant. She ranted about Cowboy Carter, aka Beyonce, this new era she's going on with this like country music feel. First she called it white people cosplay, and then she basically said that Beyonce really doesn't have to do this, but she apparently just feels the need to kowtow and be subservient to a white audience all the time, according to Azalea Banks at least. She thinks that, this is like Jay-Z's doing, and Jay-Z, is like this person behind the curtain controlling her career and making her do this because Beyonce wouldn't have done this beforehand without his influence. She said she accused her of trying to be white, and that apparently she's only doing this because Taylor Swift keeps winning Album of the Year over her, and Beyonce needs to find a leg up to do it. And it's not like that. I don't think Azalea hates country. I think she stated she might have, I don't think she hates country. She brings up like other black country artists who exist that Beyonce is now taking the spotlight and the attention away from. So I think she's just mad that Beyonce is doing this era because she thinks this is her attempt to, make a level of history that doesn't need or nobody cared to have exist, which is being the first black woman to top the country charts. It's just another fame seeker moment from Beyonce and Jay-Z apparently. And then, of course, Tina Knowles responded, Beyonce's mom, basically saying, it really do be your own people that get on you. So I bring it back to you, K Bellz and B Mike. What do y'all think about this? Is this a genuine era of Beyonce? She's being legitimate, or is this just what Azealia Banks is saying, just her trying to white people cosplay just to win an award? Also, did you two know that it was Poetry Day yesterday, or did you just forget? I think you two might have forgotten.
I knew.
I forgot.
TayDZ out. Hey,
Wait. So, Kay, you can go ahead and share your opinion first.
Oh, okay. I think Azealia Banks sounds crazy as I don't know what, because at what point in Beyonce's career has she ever done anything just for the moment, just for fame? Like, she's not an icon of clout. She is famous. Like, there's clout. Well, no. There's attention, there's clout, there's fame, and there's icon. She's at the top level. Like, in my opinion, there isn't anything she can do just for attention. Like, the structure of her career is not that. We don't even know anything about her personal life. I feel she's not a scandalous person. Like, it's just hard for me to see her doing this just for attention. I really think she's someone who's very serious about her artwork. I think she's making a country album because it matters to her. I think she wants it to be known that there are Black country folk. I think we're in an era of art where people not only want to make music, but they want to make movies to show that Black people, we're not just Black, we're American. And our life is not all about just whatever the preconceived idea is of Blackness. Like, we're a group with a lot of different perspectives that enjoy a lot of different things, and we don't have barriers on what our interests are. I think Azalea's perspective that she's just doing stuff to do stuff is silly.
I agree. Usually I take the opposite side and want to debate with K Bellz, but this time I'm on K Bellz. I'm taking the same stance as K Bellz. So I've from what I remember, I think there's other songs that Beyonce has done that have been country besides the two that she just released. If I'm remembering correctly. And besides that, it's like Beyonce and Jay-Z don't do, like Kay said, do stuff for clout. They actually are very talented, very dedicated artists who don't really care about clout. They don't care if their album flops. They do it for themselves. So, yeah.
I mean, I think Beyonce cares. This is her career. This is her livelihood. My point is, she's already famous. She already has a career. She's already an icon. So, she could split her pants and the whole world would know about it. Just like something ordinary that happens to people every once in a while. It's a big deal just because she's already so famous. So, for her to do things just for attention, first of all, she doesn't have a track record of that. And second of all, it's not justifiable within the context of her livelihood. Is how I feel about it. But who does have a reputation for doing attention-seeking things? Azealia Banks.
Yeah, true.
So it kind of comes across like Azealia is projecting onto Beyonce maybe I mean, Beyonce does have a lot of freedom because she is so famous and she has been successful for so long and has such a strong fan base of people who have made a religion about her. There are college courses about her. You know, go on. What are you gonna say, B Mike?
So, um, hmm. The reason why I said that Beyonce could have an album that flops and she wouldn't care is because she's, like you said, she's an icon already. So I would believe that she's the type to be like, okay, that didn't work. That they don't like that sound from me. So I'm gonna keep doing what I've been doing and not do that again. That's why I said the reason why. That's why I said that she could do an album that flops, and not care.
Oh, yeah, I guess I see what you like. I'm thinking of it in the sense of it's sort of like Mike Tyson fighting Jake Paul. Mike Tyson has already become, he's already who he's ever going to be. Any exhibition match, whether he wins or loses, it's not going to tarnish his legacy. It's just like when they talk about Michael Jordan. You know, whatever he does basketball at this point, it's not going to tarnish what he's already done. So I get your idea of the point of your idea of if she had a bad album, it's not going to take away from the height she's already accomplished.
Exactly, and it's not going to take away from her fame or anything that she does. It's just going to be an album that didn't do well for her.
Right. And a part of me wonders if Azalea Banks is saying this because her music career never really didn't ever rise to the heights that it could have, because Azalea has tried new things in music. She is a very creative and very talented Black woman, and many people have recognized her artistry as something that is underrated, that does not get noticed enough. While you have somebody who is Beyonce, who people complain is very overhyped. So I feel even if Azalea was making a point, it would be a thing of wrong messenger.
And I don't. There's been. Let's see. From what I see about Azalea, it looks like she. Ooh, okay. Azalea Banks unleashes rant as xenophobic and lazy Britons after unhinged remarks. Anyway, so yeah, she's had some controversy in her day.
Yeah.
She seems to be another person who controversy just follows her.
And Beyonce is the opposite.
Yeah. So she's like, okay, I need to do something that gets my name outside of controversy. But she's done it again. She's just added more controversy to her name, and it's just yeah.
I mean, my thing with Azalea is, as creative as you are, as you know, maybe you should have just put your opinions into a song and marketed it that way. Like, draw more attention to your music instead of, just to your Instagram page. I mean, if you're going to try to do what Beyonce's doing as a come up for attention, really push it to the head, like make something that could put money in your pocket, that can make your numbers go up. I mean, just posting on Instagram like that, it doesn't do much for her either.
I bet nobody remembers her being on Wild 'N Out.
I didn't even know she was on Wild 'N Out.
Jeez, Kay.
I'm not a big Azalea Banks fan, honestly. I think she makes house music. I'm not a fan of house, to be honest. But I do know some of the things people say about her. Like, she has fans, and they go hard for her. They go hard for her music, but they don't all agree with, her statements.
Yeah, that's a example of separating the artist from the work. Because a lot of, like, Kanye, for example. A lot of people like his music, but when it comes to certain things he says, they tend to stay clear of that. I mean, I like Kanye's music. I would even go as far to say I'm a fan of his music, but of him personally, not so much.
One thing I will say about Cowboy Carter is it is coming out or being promoted during an election year. And you see, country, cowboy, very American. You've got this red, white, and blue. You've got the cigar.
Hey.
What's that? What's that in her hand? That's her hair. That's She's using her hair and the sash to cover.
Okay, that's creative. I don't know. I'm gonna listen to it. I am gonna listen to that album. It's gonna be the first Beyonce album I've listened to. I don't need the Beehive to come at me, but this is gonna be the first album of Beyonce that I've actually listened to. So
really quickly, on the sash, it says Beyonce, like Beyince.
mm-hmm.
And people were commenting on it thinking it was a typo, but it's actually not. Tina Knowles, Beyonce Knowles' mother, explained that the name originated in a time of a lot of segregation. She talked about this on an episode of Heather Thompson's In My Heart podcast 4 years ago, 2020, September.
COVID year.
That Beyonce, her maiden name.
Huh? I said COVID year. COVID year.
Oh, COVID year. Oh, yeah. 2020 was COVID year. But, yeah, so Tina Knowles was saying that her maiden name is Celestine Beyonce, which at the time was not a cool thing to have. It was not a cool thing to have a weird name. She wanted her name to be something like Linda Smith.
Wait, huh? Beyonce's first name isn't Beyonce?
So, well, no. So her mother is explaining that the name Beyonce comes from her own maiden name. Like, Tina Knowles' name is Celestine Beyonce. So she's the youngest of 7 children, and her brother Skip were the only members of their family to have the Beyonce spelling. And her brother's name is spelled Beyonce, Beyince. She asked her mother years ago.
Where are you reading this, K Bellz?
I'm reading this from Yahoo Entertainment.
Beyonce.
So it's just a birth certificate inconsistency. And that her mother just said, be happy that you're getting a birth certificate. And that back then, Black people didn't get birth certificates. So some people, some of her
Mm,
siblings' last name is spelled with an I instead of an O, and hers is spelled with an O instead of the I.
mm,
Yeah.
mm, mm. That's different. Tina knows.
Yep. So it's just an example of the carelessness they showed toward keeping records of Black people's names, existence, birth. Yeah. So that's a part of her family name and her family story being said. Um.
Oh, I have a poem that's still untitled. Um, hmm. Yeah, it's still untitled. The title is a work in progress. So yeah, let's get to it. I'm gonna let you be in the picture this time. Um,
Okay, I'm
cause I'm nice like
excited.
that. Cause I'm nice like that.
No, you were
Anyway,
trying to be bigger. That's what that is.
anyway. Uh, I have adamantium bones and gamma radiation running through my veins that makes me unstoppable. Able to heal within a second, able to run through glass, but the cuts still show I am not unstoppable. I'm not bulletproof. I'm not able to heal within a second. I am human. I bleed. I cut. The cuts still show. I'm not superhuman. I, yes, there are things that I wish I had. I wish I could be in multiple places at once, but I'm not. I'm not able to teleport. I'm not able to fly. I can't turn green. I can't be. I'm abnormally strong. I am just plain old B Mike. B Mike. That's it.
Okay. You got another one?
Uh, nah, not yet, not yet.
You bring me up. You got me in this corner.
Oh,
Be real.
my bad.
That's right.
That's that's what I meant to do. Um, but yeah, that's the poem. Like I said, it's still the title is still a work in progress. The poem still is a work in progress. Thank you, thank you. The poem is still a work in progress. The title is not there yet. It's still untitled. But that's the poem.
Okay. It sounded like you were in defense mode when you wrote that poem. Like, I gotta get it off me, sort of thing.
I mean, hey, that that's just how it's written. That's just how I am.
Okay. So where are you looking to take the poem?
Um, that is in that's gonna stay in the writer's room.
Okay.
Where I'm taking that poem is gonna stay in the writer's room.
Okay, so what inspired it?
Um, the new really what inspired it was the new Wolverine movie. Well, it's really the new Deadpool movie, but Wolverine's gonna be in it. That's what inspired.
Okay, so in the spirit of your poetry, we're gonna have to get into our signature segment, Poetry Slam. Yup, it's gonna be vicious.
Oh
So,
man, is it vicious? Is it gonna be vicious? We'll see.
I
Well,
don't know.
who?
All I know is that the prompt is say what shots you fired this week.
Ha. Oh. Okay. Okay. Go ahead, Kate Bell. Ladies first.
No, you gotta start this. I forgot.
Oh.
I wasn't very vicious this week. I mean, I had to work this week, but I didn't get anybody straight like I needed to. I was just trying to get through. I was, don't talk to me. Don't walk past me. When you see me, walk the other way. Because I don't want to talk and I don't want to hear you complain. I don't want to speak. I don't want to say hello to you again.
Hey, that's a poem. That's the poem right there, Kate Bells.
Huh?
That's the poem right there, Kate Bells.
Yeah, I'm trying to get into a rhythm. I'm so tired of this office. How the boring drama circulates. You talk about the same thing over and over for weeks, and I'm just so tired of it. The fact that I'm not one of your picks, and the fact that you're always trying to be fake, and the fact that you're always trying to get picked, and I'm done with work today. When I woke up this morning, I really didn't want to go in, and last night I was just thinking and fighting, and I'm not going to think negative about this. The fact that I have to do another shift, it's so freaking hard to be a working person, but goodness gracious, I've got to work for a living, and I'm so glad that I can make a living, but I don't have any shots in me to fire because I'm trying to live off of the power of positivity. K Bellz, your local positive poet. Thank you.
Okay. I'm a shooter. I shoot from the hip. I I always have a shot off the head. I shoot from the hip. Nobody's safe. Not even my family. Not even my friends. Anybody can get it. I'm more of a sniper. I have a sniper rifle aimed with bullets with names on them. Unlike in real life, my bullets have names on them. Again, I am a sniper rifle. Be my.
You stayed up till 6 a.m., woke up at 6 p.m. I'm going to call you at 8 a.m. Pop, caught you. You were doing what you weren't supposed to do. You need to go to sleep at an appropriate hour so that you can wake up and enjoy the day like the adult you are. You have responsibilities, even on your day off. You've got to get up and you've got to clean your room. Yes, you do. Oh, you forgot to call her? You forgot to call your girlfriend? Pop, I'm going to have to call you out for that because you weren't doing what you were supposed to do. Send that good morning text. That's on the list of things to do, to do. More and more chores every single day. It's the little things that matter more and more. Those are the only shots I have to fire. I'm not a shooter like B Might. I'll have to leave that to him. Load him up with grenades because he's going to get explosive on this poetry slam. K Bellz. Oh, you want to close it
Yes.
out?
No. Hold up.
Yeah.
Not only I don't only have one gun. I have two. One for me and one for you. I'll toss you the gun just just to give you a fair shot. I'll give you ammo. So load up the gun, take your shot. Let's see who shoots first, who shoots faster. I'm probably the one that will always win. Even if you get your shot off first, it will zoom past me. No hits, no aim. You have no aim. You just shoot randomly, like you have a machine gun, like you have no aim. No red dot, no scope. You try to no scope me, I'ma scope you. Be my
Pew, 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 pew. That was our slam. Thank you so much for tuning into our show tonight. We've got a lot of new viewers. You can continue to watch us every Friday night around 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m. You know, we come on in the p.m. on Friday. So follow Poetry Slam on YouTube, Instagram. It's been so
X.
fun. X.
Hey, we are going to be more active on X.
Got
So
to.
make sure to follow us, be consistent, and we will update you as we not as we see fit. As we get information, we will update you on the information that we get. So this has been Poetry Slam with
K-Bellz.
and your boy Napoleon B. Mike. Good night, everybody.